Hi, everyone. Wanted to discuss a little bit about Chapter 2 for your quiz as a study tool, as a little bit exposure to the material that I know is going to be important for the quiz. I did it for Chapter 1, really highlighting the areas that I know are going to be something you need to know for the quiz. And I want to do that also for Chapter 2 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my slideshow and take a moment and walk you through some of the things that I know are going to be important for this quiz. Okay, so one of the things is any kind of abnormal development. That is going to be something that is important. You're probably going to need to know these in a matching capacity, so kind of make that as a study goal and that kind of level. So first of all, we're going to talk about the sex chromosome abnormalities. These are more of a nature-based abnormality, things that happen kind of by chance, as opposed to something that is nurture, where the environment plays in, or something that the mom does during pregnancy that causes the abnormality. So all of these are based on a chromosome that is divided incompletely or incorrectly, as you can see there. These are more common in males because of the XY versus XX. Males only have one X chromosome, so if there is a deficit or a issue with that chromosome, it's more likely for that condition to be expressed. So Klinefelter's, as you can see, the rate in which it happens, as well as the conditions it produces. As you see, I've got males on here because, again, it's most often in males. Underdeveloped testes, scarcity of sperm, possible language and learning disabilities. Okay, so that is one that you will want to know, as well as Down syndrome. Down syndrome is one that can be caused either genetically or by environmental toxins. More commonly, it's going to be genetically. Things we know about this, it's much more common in older women as well as very young women. And the issues that you see right here, distinctive facial features, usually a mild mental retardation, and it's caused by third chromosome on the 21st pair of chromosomes. That's why they call it trisomy 21 as well. Hemophilia, this is something that a lot of people are just familiar with because of it's kind of a common one in terms of people just heard of it. Blood does not have clotting properties, so bleeding is an issue. Fragile X, very similar to the first slide that I showed. It's an abnormality in the X chromosome, again, linked to autism as well as mental deficiencies. Sickle cell anemia, you guys remember probably from, I don't know, third grade science, where you talked about and maybe had to draw the red blood cell. It's supposed to look like a fluffy donut. Instead, in sickle cell, they are hardened and they are shaped kind of like a sickle, and they're very painful to go through the veins. Spina bifida is one that, as much as it is nature, it also can be nurture, because we do know that adequate consumption of folic acid during pregnancy prevents about 40% of cases of spina bifida. So that one, as much as it is a gene-linked disorder, I also know that it can be a nurture thing. Here's another nature versus nurture case. So you guys, for your writing assignment last week, had to come up with an example. Here's another example. PKU is a condition that is nature. However, proper diet and it will not result in mental retardation. So if a child is identified to have PKU, they will be on a specialized diet because they cannot digest or metabolize phenylalanine, and it's something that will build up in their system and cause mental retardation. Okay, so there is a section where it talks about testing for these abnormalities. For the most part, ultrasound is our first way that we do that. We also look at alpha-fetoprotein, AFP, which is something that is found in mom's blood, so we can do a maternal blood draw. And then we also have CVS and amniocentesis. Both of these are relatively invasive, but they are able to draw either cells or amniotic fluid and test that for potential identification of abnormalities. So this is a comparison there. Okay. To stop this video because I'm really time sensitive. I know a lot of you don't have time to sit down and watch 10 minutes at a time, so I'm trying to do them short and sweet. So I'm going to do another video that will be of prenatal development as well as the more nurture abnormalities. Okay, so stay tuned for that.